Good morning, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage Daily with Paint Girly. I just looked down and realized I'm missing a nail, so forgive me for that. But I wanted to do some pages in this journal that I'm building for Boss the Curl Boss. And I had just ordered these cute little doily die cuts, and I thought, oh, they might look cute somewhere in the journal. So I'm going to pull those out. Now I have a lot of the pages already decorated, but I want to make some more pockets. And then I'll show you what I did with the tie closure that I'm going to use. I changed my mind on that from the last video. So this is part 3. And then I'll see how I do this morning. And then once I finish it up, I'll go ahead and do a walkthrough before I send it off to Cassie. Aren't they cute? These weren't that expensive on Amazon. I saw Tim Holtz advertising a rosette die that he has. His stuff is just so expensive. So I looked on Joanne Fabric's site because a lot of times she'll have like she's a person. They'll have things discounted that he has, but there wasn't. So then another die cut popped up that really looked very much like his. I think it was like $4 or $5. So I'm waiting for that to come. $4 or $5 I can handle. So these cut out pretty easy. I did put a shim in my cuddle bug. But yeah, they turned out okay. So you get 4 of these little babies. How cute are they, right? Someone did send me a couple of these punched out in white. I just loved them. And when I saw them, I thought, ooh, that might be a nice addition. So someone else in one of my chats mentioned cutting up some cereal boxes and having them ready as to be used as a shim. So then when you're ready to do some die cutting, you don't have to fuss around with that. Might have been one of my carols. I'm not sure. I hope my phone doesn't beep while let me just turn my phone down. Get that out of the way. Okay. Now, when Peggy Fitzmaurice visited me on my channel, she showed us how to fold a page to make pockets. And I wanted to do that, but for some reason I thought hers had more pockets than mine ends up with. But I guess there's only so many pockets you can end up with, right? So then I thought here, because I want to add some, I'm not sure that Cassie will have things to actually put in the journal and work with. So I don't really know if she really has any knowledge or experience with a junk journal. So I want to provide her with some stuff that she can use. And so I pulled out some things. Now I've got them over here to my left. But as usual, everything is stacked upon stacked. So I went through a couple of my bins this morning and pulled out some things that I thought I might like to use. Okay. So I was thinking it would be cute to have a couple of pockets like this on a page that I could put little bits in that she could get to. And I think I want it on that page. think I want it on a map page. See, this is okay for bigger stuff, but I've got a lot of little tiny stuff I wanted to include. Maybe on this side would be better. All right, so I want to decorate these. So I got this new color from Tim Holtz. It's a distress oxide called Scorched Timber, which he really likes. So I'm going to try this color and ink the edges of this little envelope. That's okay. I mean, quite honestly, I just am so in love with the vintage photo. I'm not sure there's much in my mind that could take its place, but this is not black, but very close to black, like a black brown. I want a stencil on here. Maybe I'll just do the Harlequin because I have that on other places in the book. And I think perhaps I will just do this on a little bit of a slant. Now, if you don't have oxides, certainly you can use your inks as well. So now let's do this one. And then I was thinking it would be nice to have a little tab or something that will be easy to lift this up. The little flap. Now if I put them in the journal like this, maybe I'll go this way on this one. All right, now I pulled out a little, that's kind of small. I was thinking about using one of these little labels, but I think I need something bigger. Something bigger. Where's my little, I have a little tin here. Ah! Sorry about that, guys. Let's see if oh yeah, here, look, here's one. I was thinking about putting the word bits and bobs, although I don't like my writing. See, this is the kind of stuff I want to put in the pockets. Can you see that? Am I in frame? Yeah, good. See, this is cute, but I think that's too small. I need another one that says. I've got to have it. I know I've got tons of this stuff. Oh, look, there's a little charm. What are you doing in here? A little butterfly charm. All right, now my brain is working. I'm thinking, where do I have more of this? I have lots of this kind of stuff. I could use that one. It's a little bigger. I'm not sure that I want them to matchy-matchy, but all right, let's put all this jazz and matazz back. I'll have to unearth my other container. Now, not all of this is Tim Holtz stuff, like these little glittery butterflies. I cut those out myself. All right, so should probably print on this before I glue it down. We'll do it that way. Not the best. Some people you see they print and oh gosh, everything they print just looks so fabaroony. That is not me. All right, let's add a little glue. All right, now let's grab a little piece of fabric for each. I just want to make a little tab that she can grab. And I think I'll just put that on with my tiny attacher. Grab a little pair of scissors. Try to make them about the same. If you don't have a tiny attacher, certainly you can use glue. I would suggest a fabric glue. See if she can pull that up. This one we'll do on this side. And I always say bits and bobs, so I want to make sure my envelopes are in the right order. And let's see, I think I want something else on there. I pulled out some, oh, this should be fun. A piece of tinkle tape. Now, sometimes if you make this distress tape, aged tape, I like to call it tinkle tape. And if you use it right away, you know, you'll have plenty of the sticky left that's on the tape, but this has been sitting for a while. So a lot of my sticky is gone. So then in that case, you just add some glue. I have this glued down onto a piece of acetate. Normally that works pretty good, but this is, like I said, this has been sitting for a while. I'm trying to find the end of it. Here we go. I could make some new, show you how it's done. Really, and truly, it's usually not this much of a problem. Now I pulled out some flowers. I was thinking a little flower might look cute on these too. All right, let's see what we have here. It might be a little too large. That one's definitely too large. No, not liking that. Well, I might see something else that's smaller. I want something smaller. All right, so let's clip the edge of this off. And we'll get these glued on. That might come in handy later. All right, so I want my bits up at the top. And bobs. Bits and bobs. Okay. Mm. That's a possibility. They're cute. All right, I'm not ready to load those up yet. All right, so let's see what else I have. I made this yesterday. I think I want to decorate some kind of a cover. I just took a piece of the Tim Holtz, I think it's wallpaper, and then took some of my coffee stain paper and put that in. And look, I have it upside down. This is the front. I stamped in here. So I want to decorate this somehow. Maybe one of these. Oh, that might look cute on there. Maybe with a piece of fabric underneath. Let's ink this a rose. I just like to see it's just got that little white edge with it cut out. And I just like to knock that back a little bit. Of course, I could use a bit of my cheesecloth. I just want something underneath of it so it sticks out a little bit. It's a little more noticeable. I don't know what this stuff is. I got it in a kit of something I bought. I don't know. But it's cool. It's like a piece of canvas. That kind of looks cool. I wonder if I can cut that straight. I'm not a straight cutter. And then maybe a little bit of this too. Let's see if I can work out some of that scorched timber. Now this has got a little bit of a bend in it because it was rolled up. So I'm wondering how easily this is going to glue down. Let's try. I'm going to use hot glue to put this down. And I pulled out a couple of these. I don't know what he calls these. But see how thick they are? I'm not always crazy about that. So I usually peel this off and try not to tear it. I had little stuff in that front pocket, but I wanted something bigger. So I think that looks cute there. What do you think? See, I talk like I think you're here, and I know I'm recording. I don't know if I can get a little bow here. She can take little notes in there or whatever. All right, so look, I've got a bunch of stuff here. I mean, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it works. Okay, so that's going to go in there. Now this, I had made this, I think on the last video. And I was going to use that to tie and close the journal. But you know, when I started to look at it, I really didn't like it. And then I found this piece of muslin that I liked much better. I think the coloring works better. And then I thought, well, she might not like the wraparound with the button. So what I did was I just put the button on that can be used as a wraparound. But then I added it with just a pin, just a safety pin. And if she doesn't like it, she can undo that and not use it or just tie it individually. But it can also wrap around if she wants. Just giving her some options. You know, so she can remove that if she likes. So I'm not sure if I showed you the cover last time. I think I added stuff. So I blanket stitched around the edge. I added this laundry pin and this enamel number. And some of my button trim, I just noticed that's kind of going uphill. And the button, I decorated this front page. See, sometimes it's like, when is enough enough? I think that looks fine. Found a blackjack gum wrapper, added that there. This postcard, and then added some little things in that pocket. Put her on, and there's a few goodies in there. Tea bag that I made and a tag. And then this is a little tile I made, so I just used that as a tuck-in. this, I glued this stuff on this mulberry paper and forgot that it was porous, and so it glued onto the back of that page. So that just gives it stability. That works. So I've got a belly band on the front and then a few things tucked in here. I think maybe we'll tuck this card in here as well. A little flash card. And I have greetings, little tuck spot there. And a little while ago, I'd taken some napkins and I don't know if we did it on paper. Could have been freezer paper. And then I ran them through my die cut and cut out shapes. So they're kind of cool. They have that crunchy, stiff feeling to them. This is another tile. Just tucking that in there. See, and then she can glue this stuff other places. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a piece of this might look cute here. So you just add in stuff that you have laying around that you think will look cute and that you would like. And that you can put somewhere else in the book. Added this little cutout here, a couple of tags. This tag, I just put a little mini clip on that tag I made, and then it's got stuff that sticks out the top. I love stuff that sticks out the top. Little photo booth, picked photos, pages that she can glue and journal on, another pocket with a little pocket inside. This I used the Harlequin, did some stenciling, added a flower. I could use a strip of fabric, I think. Where's that? Doesn't that look cute? Let's do that. Now to get my fabric tack to come out. That's always the difficult part. So this was just a plain pocket. I've got some of those words that Tim has in regular cardstock. They're stickers. And then some of the craft. So I put that on. And this is another piece of that, this fabric here that I decorated and stamped. I think that was in part 2. Oh, I have such a hard time. My room, I turn my heat off in the evening when I'm not out here, and then till the room warms up, I just have a hard time getting this glue to want to move. There it comes. To want to move and come out of my bottle. See, now anything that's like this, it's porous. See, a little bit of your glue will come through. So you have to try to be mindful of that. That's how I ran into that other problem. And I've got more of that later. So here I've got a little thing tucked in. I'm wondering if I should just sew this so she could write on there. I've got some stuff. This is a pocket here, and this is an old 1954 envelope. And I've got some goodies stuffed in there. A little bit of wallpaper paper. Let's see here. I did some cutouts. These are fashion costumes of the 60s. So I decorated the back of this. This is napkin. But when I glued again on the mulberry paper, it stuck to the page. And then I had all this over here that was not covered. I have a little charm at the bottom of that piece of fabric. Now this is, I think this is where I was thinking I might put a doily. One of these little cutouts. Let's see. Got that one. I do love this one. If I put that there, I've got the word blessing here. I could put something there. Let's look for something around. Got lots of that airmail. That might look cute. Special delivery. I kind of like that 6.5. I don't know why. Oh, there goes the phone. Hubby got it. It's a cute thing. Let's keep that out. Anything cute that I see that I think I can use, I'll kind of pull out and keep aside. See, I don't know Cassie, so I don't know if she has a favorite number or anything like that. She says she likes anything, so I'm kind of just winging it. All right, so let's go with that. Oh, this is cute. That's a heart. Look how cute that is. Might add that on the page. So as you go through and you start getting all your stuff out, you know, you can just keep adding things. This is the cover of a old zip code book that was kind of deteriorating, and I like the way it looks, so I kept it to use, you know, in a collage or something. Let's put a little ink-a-dink on this. So this is pretty much what I'm going to work on this morning. So I just thought I'd bring you in to my desk as I continue to work on this. Now you might say, okay, you're putting all that stuff in this book, but what is she going to do on a page like this? Because you got all this jazz. But she can add things. She can glue things on. She can write notes here. Yeah, I was going to put this little heart down. I think he's adorable. To me, a junk journal is a journal where it's just got a collection of things that you love. Now, some gals, you know, actually journal. I shouldn't say gals, I should say some people actually journal. And that's great. Because you've got all this space you can come in and you can write on. Got all that. See, to me, that probably needs something. Maybe a stamp. I might get a stamp out here. Oh, you know what? I pulled out this rice paper. Maybe I can put some of this on that page. Let's think about that. I'll leave it there as a marker. A little bit of bling. Got a tab and a little pin. Butterfly. I just love the old bias tape labels. I made a pocket out of that. I've got a little tab here and then a tea bag attached. This is our bits and bulbs. I'm going to fill those up. Little bird, another tuck spot. I think I'm coming towards the end of being finished. This page got in crooked. I don't think I can straighten that out. That's the other end of it. I don't know if I can zhuzh it. Oh, a little. Yeah, I can zhuzh it a little. But let's remember it's a junk journal, so it's not perfect. Just a little bit of fabric and the word thank you. And then another bag I can fill up with some stuff. And then a pocket in the back. So that's basically it. Oh, I was thinking maybe a rose here. This one I put, I don't know if you can see that shiny. I put some glossy accent on that, I think. This could be another tuck spot. Oh, that's a little bit of tinkle tape there. I need something on here too. Little 3x5. All right, so I'm going to close this one down. Call it finished. Make my thumb tag. And then I'll probably see it in a few days before I mail this to go ahead and do a final walkthrough. And I mostly want to do that because if Kathy is unfamiliar with a junk journal, I can walk her through and just show her what's what. I think I'll take this off and stitch that back on again and make it straight. That kind of makes me crazy. Okay. Oh, you know what else? I want to put a tassel on back here too. And then maybe a few flags, paper clip flags. So still stuff to work on. All right. Now I've got to locate my mouse. There it is. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you jump on board. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget, take time to be creative. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy the journey. Bye-bye.